Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up? And today I'm going to be doing the Riverdale Book Tag! So I can finally now tell people that I have indeed watched Riverdale, and boy oh boy do I love this TV show. It's so good, it was so amazing. I watched it in 3 days last week. Yes, I did indeed start a new TV show during BOOKTUBE-a-thon, because that was just such a great idea. But I watched it and oh my gosh, it's just so good. It's mind-blowing. Like the whole entire time I was just like that. I was just so shook and stunned by the show. It's amazing. I'm so excited for season 2 because I need answers. Anyway, since I'm now kind of on this Riverdale high, you could say like I'm obsessed with this TV show now, I wanted to make some type of Riverdale video. And I thought about doing a review, but then I was like, okay, but if I did a review, it would literally be me screaming about Jughead and what he did in the season finale. So, didn't want to do that. So I went to the YouTubes to see if there was a Riverdale book tag. And there is. And this tag was created by Cats and Camera. Her video will be linked in the description box down below. There are 10 questions to this tag. Technically, there's 11, but number 11 includes coming up with your own question, and I'm not good when it comes to coming up with questions. So that's why you've never seen an original book tag for me before. So I'm not gonna do a number 11, I'm just gonna do the basic 10, because I like things with 10 questions. That makes life so much easier, so let's just get started. So question number 1 has to deal with Archie, our main character, which I did not like him at first, to be honest, because I hate to say it, but he is such a hoe. Like, that whole teacher situation, that just, I was not expecting that. He is such a player, but now I like him. I like him, I do. But the question for him is a book with great side characters, which I hate using the term side characters, because everyone in books are important, but there's just like some characters though, that's like, you're important, but not as important as everyone else. For this, I'm gonna go with people from Throne of Glass, and I'm choosing this because there's just so many characters in this series, and they just have different levels of importance, like Elaine, Rowan, Dorian, Elijah, and Lorcan. Those people, they're very important. They're like top level. But then there's people like Adion and Cal, and they're important, but for me, I'm just like, you're not as important as everyone else, though. Question number 2 has to deal with Jughead. Good old Jughead Jones. I love him. Oh my gosh, Cole Sprouse is so beautiful. But I'm currently super mad at Jughead because of the season finale. Don't want to get into that. I'm still bitter. But I love him, and he deserves all the happiness in the world. Even though what he did in the finale made me so upset. But the question for him is a character from a broken home, and that's a hard question because I feel like there's a lot of characters that come from broken homes, to be honest. For this, I'm gonna go with Juliet from the Shattered Me series, and I'm choosing her because, you know, if you've read these books, she has power. She can kill people with one touch, and that's super scary. And that's the reason why her parents sent her away. Like, her parents kicked her out and never left her because of that. That's just really sad. And I feel super bad for her. But I've always wondered, though, if she's going to see her parents again. So hopefully maybe they'll be solved and restore me. I'm so excited for Restore Me, by the way. Question number 3 has to deal with Veronica, which Veronica is my new crush. I'm so in love with her. She's just so beautiful and savage, and I love it. Her sassy remarks give me life, and she's beautiful and amazing, and oh, she deserves the best. But the question for Veronica is a character who very easily could have been one-dimensional, and for this, I gotta go with, surprisingly, Rysand from the ACOTAR series. I'm choosing Rysand because, you know, when you first meet him, you don't really know how to feel, and most people know him as the scary High Lord of the Night Court, and people don't like him. But then, when you get to this, and Vera goes to the Night Court, she gets to see this pure, genuine side to him. And Rysand definitely could have stayed, like, bad and dark and let the world fear him. But because of Farrah, he changed and he's good and I love it. Question number 4 has to deal with Betty. Oh, Betty Cooper. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. She's just so adorable. And she and Jughead are so cute. But the question for her is a great sibling relationship, which, that's a hard question. Which characters have siblings again? Oh, I know. If I can get this out, America has like 50 siblings, but she has like a really close bond with her little sister. She has a little sister, right? It's been 50 years since I read these books, but I remember her having a really good bond with, I'm pretty sure it was her little sister, and it was really cute. Question number 5 has to deal with Cheryl, which I still don't know how to feel about her. Like, she's super creepy, but at the same time, I'm slightly drawn to her. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll start to like her in season 2 because deep down I want to. But the question for her is a character who acts tough but is secretly an emotional wreck. Oh my gosh, I hands down know this. Rowan Lynch from the Raven Cycle. When you first meet Rowan, you know, he's giving off that bad boy vibe. He's got the tattoos and he's a little rebellious, skipping school, you know. But as you read the series, you realize that he has serious issues. Like, he has family problems. He's not okay, but he doesn't show that to people. But it's so nice. Like, at the end, like in The Raven King, the last book, he is opening his heart to Adam, and it's just so beautiful. And I just, like, want to give him a hug because he deserves all the happiness of the world. Question number 6 has to deal with Josie and the Pussycats, which I love these girls. They're so strong and powerful and talented, and I love them. But the question for them is a strong, marginalized, I don't know if I'm saying that word correctly, but female who is more than just her stereotype, which, oh, I know, if I can grab it, I know this. Meena Zini from 6 of Clothes. Meena, my lovely wife, be breaking all those stereotypes because I know she's stereotyped for something in this, like, because of the place she works at. What is it called again? I don't remember. I read this book such a long time ago, but she just be like, screw all those stereotypes, and I love it. She's so great. I love my wife so much. Question number 7 is Polly, which Polly is interesting. I feel like so bad for her because, you know, she loved Jason so much and she's about to have his baby, but then he died and it's so sad. I just want to give her a hug. But the question for her is a character who gets locked up, which I'm not sure if this is actually true or not, but oh my gosh, I can't get it out. Oh, here we go. I'm pretty sure Grace gets locked up in this. Take the key and lock her up. And I'm not choosing this just because the title says lock her up. I read this book back in January, so I feel like I should remember a lot from this, but I don't, surprisingly. But I swear there has to be a scene in this book where she's locked up, right? Question number 8 is Kevin. Oh, Kevin. I love him. I want to be his best friend, honestly. But the question for him is a character who is LGBTQ+, and oh my goodness, there's so many characters that are in that community that I love. I'm just going to name a few of my favorite LGBTQ+ characters, and some of those include Simon from Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, Nico D'Angelo and Will Solis from Trials of Apollo, and also Josephine and Emmy from The Dark Prophecy, Cassie and Meena from the Upside Unrequited, Rowan and Adam from the Raven Cycle series. Who else am I forgetting? Oh, Magnus Chase and Nina Zenik. They're bisexual, even though it's not confirmed. They are bisexual. Don't tell me otherwise. Question number 9 has to deal with Jason Blossom. Oh, Jason. I do think he deserves better, but throughout this show, he did make some douchey moves. So, I don't love him, but I do think he deserves better. But the question for him is a character's death that broke your heart, or a character death that made you cheer finally, which, ooh, I can answer both of these. So I'm going to answer both of these because why not? So for a character death that made you cheer finally, I got to go with Octavian from Blood of Olympus. When he died, I was like, thank God, because Octavian was so annoying. Like, he had to go. So when he died, I was like, bye-bye. And then for a character death that broke your heart, oh my, there's so many. But I don't want to choose any that are from recent things because that will be spoilers. And I don't want to spoil anyone. So I'm going to choose a death that happened a long time ago, but I'm still super duper sad about. And that is Beth and Davison from House of Hades. Oh, their death was so sad. Oh my gosh, I was so heartbroken. They deserved so much better. I'm still sad about it. And finally, the last question has to do with Riverdale, the town, which I do not want to live in Riverdale because after everything that's happened, oh, that would be a scary place to live in. But the question that deals with Riverdale is a world building win, which there's so many books that have good world building. But to choose like the best one, I got to go with, oh man, this is actually really hard. I don't know what to do. Ah! I really don't feel like reaching for these books, but I gotta go with The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. The world building in those books is just so beautiful. The whole series is just beautiful, but the world building is so good. But that, my friends, was the Riverdale Book Tag. This was so much fun. I love talking about Riverdale. Please comment down below your favorite character from Riverdale and just all things Riverdale because I would love to talk about it with you all. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I am Courtney. I'll see you all next time with a new video up soon, so I will see you then. So, bye!